Hello, I'm Maciek from Boardgames. Today I will explain you the basic rules of Gods of War Togo naval wargame. Let's start of what we need to start a game. So, we need ship models on 1200 scale, which we produce with the bases. So every ship model has its own base. Then we need a special order dials, 2 for each ship. Ship's cards, which are included in each ship's box. 6-sided dice. It's best to have dice with different colors. Some markers for flooding, fire, and so on, which you can find also in, for example, starter set. Then you will need a special tape for movement, with the extended for the faster ships. A tape for turning. Another tape to check the zones of fire, ordinary tape for measuring distance, and some marker to indicate our damage. And it's good to have a laser pointer to check the zones. Ships in Gods of War Togo are divided into 4 classes. First is battleships, so the biggest ones. Second is protected cruisers and armored cruisers. Third one is small cruisers and some small protected cruisers. And fourth one is torpedo boat destroyers and some small gunboats. Every ship in Gods of War Togo has its own ship's card with statistics for that ship and its history. Let's look closer what we will find inside the ship's card. Going from the top, you will see the flag of the nation which the ships belong to, the name of the ship, her class and type. Then we can see the ship's maneuverability, so it is the angle, the maximum angle that the ship can turn, the speed divided into 3 types of speed: slow, half and full with knots. Then we have information about the guns. The color indicates the type of the gun, the name of the gun, and then we have range, armored penetration divided between 3 ranges, so close, medium and long. Special traits for the gun. On the left side, we can see the ship silhouette, always pointed upwards. The ship's batteries with information of how many guns in each battery there is, and also with information of which zone the gun can shoot to. And at the bottom of the card, you can see the ship's durability track. So that's all the information you need to play a game, you need to find on the ship's card. Every ship has 4 zones. So the forward one, so the bow one, the aft one, left and right. To check the zone, just use this special counter. Let's check the forward zone of this USS Brooklyn cruiser. You will see that everything which is here, we can use our laser pointer to also check this. Yes, here and here is in the forward zone of our cruiser. If you want to check the side zone, the starboard zone, so it goes from here to here. So all guns which can fire to the right side of the ship, the starboard side, we can check if they can fire from that line to that line, and so on for other base edges. Let's learn about the line of sight. So each ship has 360 degrees line of sight. If you want to check if your ship sees the enemy ship, take the measurement from the edge of the base of the ship you want to fire from. The enemy ship, for this example Cristobal Colon, is visible if you may draw a straight line from any point of the base of the ship you are going to fire from to any fragment of the base of an enemy ship. The line cannot cross any other ship or the line. So let's check this in that situation. USS Brooklyn sees perfectly Cristobal Colon. So we draw a line from that point of base edge and from that point of base edge. No obstruction. But if you want to see Furor class destroyer, let's check the line of sight again. So from that point till that point, so there is no obstruction, the ship is visible. But if we want to check the line from that point of base edge to that point of base edge, there is an obstruction, Cristobal Colon. So the Furor class destroyer is only partially visible to Brooklyn cruiser. If the Furor would be positioned there, it will be completely invisible to Brooklyn. So that's how the line of sight looks, and that's how it works. Each game of Gods of War Togo is divided into turns, and the turn is divided into phases. There are 4 phases in each turn. First one is initiative phase. That's the phase when you roll for initiative and you roll for a weather. That's the phase where you decide which player will be the first one to activate his ships. The second phase is a command phase. That's the phase when you plan your orders, and you plan your orders in advance. So you will always plan your orders for 2 turns, for this one and the next one. The third phase is an activation phase, which is played alternately. There you will reveal orders for your ships, make movements and start shooting. And lastly and finally, the fourth phase is the repair and reorganization phase. There you will try to contain your fire, flooding and repair your ships. So, after the last phase, the turn concludes. Command phase. There you will plan all orders for all your ships the same as your opponent. Each ship has 2 orders for this and for next turn. You will put them in active position and inactive position. Let's plan them. At the bottom of the order dial, you have different speeds and different maneuvers. So let's plan that for this turn, this ship will go, for example, half ahead. So I've planned my order, I put it that my enemy will not see it, and I have to plan order for the next turn also. Let's let it be full right. So my next order for the next turn will be full right. I have to repeat that movement for each of my ships. When I finish giving orders for all my ships, and my opponent will also finish giving orders for all his ships, the command phase is over. Let's learn how the movements look like in Gods of War Togo naval wargame. It's very simple. So we reveal our order. For this cruiser, Cristobal Colon is half right. So I'll check on my ship's card that the half speed is 11, 12 or 13 knots. I have to choose and declare how fast I can go, how fast I will go. So I choose 12 knots. Now I put my movement tape, align here and make 12 knots forward. But because I have to turn, I gave half right order, I have to put a turn tape and now choose 15, 30 or 45 degrees, because the maximum maneuverability of Cristobal Colon is 45. So I will choose 30 degrees, turn right, and it's all. The movement is finished. Let's learn about shooting in Gods of War Togo naval wargame. So artillery is divided on 4 types. We've got main guns, so heavy guns, we've got medium guns, we've got light guns, and we've got torpedoes. So the heavy guns, when they penetrate the armor, they take 1 hull point. The medium guns take half a hull point. The light guns take 1/4 of hull point when they penetrate the armor. If a torpedo hit the enemy ship, you don't check the penetration, it just hit, it just make damage. Each torpedo has its own statistics, how much damage it takes. Okay, how to shoot. When we finish our movement in our activation of the ship, you have to declare which guns of your ship will shoot at which enemy ship. So in this example, we will have Cristobal Colon and USS Brooklyn. Cristobal Colon just finished her movement, and I will try to shoot at USS Brooklyn. So I declare that I will use my 2 main guns, 10-inch guns. I will use my 5 6-inch guns, and I will also use my 3 4.7-inch guns. I will not use my light guns, and I will not use my torpedoes. Now, after my declaration, my opponent can declare a counter salvo. So he will declare that USS Brooklyn will use
6 8-inch guns and also 6 5-inch guns for counter salvo.
After we both declare our shootings with all our guns, we can measure the distance. There are 3 types of distance in Gods of War Togo. So up to 10 inches is a close distance. From 10 to 20 inches is a medium distance. Above 20 inches is a long distance. We have an artillery table. There we check how difficult is to hit enemy ship. It depends on the distance, depends on the type of gun you will shoot, and also depends on the classes of the class of your ship and class the ship you are shooting to. Of course, the smaller the ship you are shooting to, the harder it is to hit. So, Cristobal Colon and USS Brooklyn were both second-class ships. I will check in the artillery table how I have to roll on the close distance with my main guns and with my medium guns. So, take dice. 2 dice for my main guns, 5 dice for my medium guns of 6-inch caliber, and 3 dice for my 4.7-inch guns. And then I roll for a hit. So, no hit with the main guns, it's 1 and 2, so 2 misses. Then I roll for my medium guns. 5 is a hit, 6 is a hit, 4 is a hit, 2 and 2, it's a miss. And my 4.7-inch guns, 6 is a hit, 5 is a hit, 4 is a hit. So that's my total hits for Cristobal Colon. Now I will roll for penetration. Let's check if my hits will penetrate the USS Brooklyn armor. We have some small additional table which shows if a bullet, if a round can penetrate the ship's armor. So we check on a ship's card on the close distance that the medium guns of 6-inch caliber will have a penetration power of 11. The Brooklyn cruiser has also armor 11. So to penetrate the Brooklyn's armor, we need to roll 4. So I take all my hits and I will roll for a penetration. I need 4 to penetrate. I have 1, 2, and 3. So no penetration at all for the USS Brooklyn with my 6-inch guns. And then I will try to penetrate with my 4.7-inch guns. Maybe I'll be better. Yes, we have a penetration. Because for this gun, I have penetration power of 6 against the armor of 11. So I need 5 plus to penetrate the armor. So I have 4, which is not a penetration, 2 also, but I have 6. And I'm lucky because 6 is not also a penetration, so I will make a damage to the Brooklyn's hull. But also, when you roll a 6 in a penetration shoot, then you have scored a critical hit. We have another table, a short table, about the critical hits. I have to roll again to check my critical hit effect. Let's roll again. It's 3, so the rudder of the Brooklyn cruiser is damaged. Then I have to roll again to check if he will be able to turn left, turn right, or he has to go straight. So with the rudder damage. So that's the critical hit. Okay, but what about counter salvo? Because the fire is simultaneous. So Brooklyn will also fire with his 8-inch guns and also with his 6-inch guns. He also, with the medium guns, need a score of 3 plus to hit. Let's check. Oh, let's roll again. We've got hit, 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 hit. 5 hits, 2 is a miss. And with 6-inch guns, 5, 6 is a hit, 4 also, 3 also, but 2 and 1, that's a miss. Now roll for a penetration. Brooklyn has penetration of 13 on a close distance against the armor of 13 of Cristobal Colon. So the same. To penetrate the armor of Cristobal Colon, we need a roll of 4 plus. Let's roll. We got 5, which is penetration, 4, which is penetration, 1, 2, 3, no effect. So 2 penetrations. Each hit with the medium guns take 1/2 of the hull points. So we took 1 hull point from Cristobal Colon. And let's check penetration of 6-inch guns. So the penetration power is 8 on a close distance. The armor of Cristobal Colon is 13, so we need 5 plus to penetrate. We've got 5, we've got another 5, we've got 6, so critical roll, and we've got 3, which no effect. So we've got 3 penetration, so we'll make a damage to Cristobal Colon, and we have to roll for a critical hit. Let's check. 1. If you check this on the critical hits table, 1 is a fire. So Cristobal Colon will have a fire, and also he will take 1/4 of hull points lost. And that's all. The shooting is concluded. Thank you for your time. I hope we encourage you to give a Gods of War Togo naval wargame a try. The game is a guarantee of the great fun. And please consider to support our Kickstarter campaign. See you on the naval battlefields.